are these people that would do this to our country? Who are these people who would ruin us and make us look like fools? We are a nation that ended oil exploration and production in the U.S. just as the price of oil reached an all-time high. What other country would do such a stupid thing and so self-destructive yet? Can we be energy independent and even energy dominant again? Yes, oh yes, and quickly, says President Trump. Yes, oh yes, and quickly. We are a nation that surrendered in Afghanistan, leaving dead soldiers, American citizens, and $85 billion worth of the finest military equipment in the world behind, and also abandoning Bagram, one of the biggest military bases anywhere in the world, and only 1 hour away from where China makes its nuclear weapons. And we are a nation that allowed Russia and Ukraine to fight, killing hundreds of thousands of people, and it will only get worse. It would never have happened with me as your president, and for 4 straight years, it didn't happen. Likewise, the horrifying attack on Israel would never have happened. They wouldn't have even had a thought of doing such a thing if President Trump was in the Oval Office. Iran was broke under the Trump administration. They didn't have the money to fund Hamas or Hezbollah and all of the other instruments that they used to finance.
You tell them about it, Trump.
$200 billion $6 billion for hostages, and $10 billion for electricity to Iraq. All compliments of the incompetent Biden.
Incompetent Biden.
And China with Taiwan is
I tell you what, I have not had that good a sleep in years. My last live video, when I said I was going to hit that bed, that's exactly what I did. I just woke up. Got my trusty cane waiting on me over there. I'm going to get me some breakfast. Then we'll go to Best Buy and buy the most expensive AI-1 computer I can find. We'll get me a new Yeti mic. All that shit she tore up, I'm going to upgrade it 10 times more. Oh, shit. Totally corrupt. Tell you what, I ain't had that good a sleep forever. Nobody arguing behind me. No door slamming shut. Peace. I ain't had it. Even though I begged for it. All that yelling goes on in my house between those three are, oh my God. Oh, you talking, dude, looking at that man got some sleep. We're going to get me something to eat. We'll go shopping. Get me that computer. I'm going to bring my ass right back here. And I ain't talked to her. I don't want to talk to none of them. I don't want nothing from nobody. I'm sick of people. I'm fucking tired of people, man. Like I said, I damn sure am not putting up with some woman that claims they love me drawing back on me all the time when I take care of her like I do. You ain't gonna draw your back on me like that. I'm done. I'm through with it. That's it. I don't know one thing I ain't done with, though. Donald Trump. We need him in the office. Let me get my shit right here. That's what we need right there.
aren't going to do a thing against us.
Like he says,
Everyone knows
they're
it.
not coming after him. They're coming after us. And he's just standing in the way.
And to become partners. And perhaps most importantly, we're a nation that is no longer admired, respected, or listened to on the world stage.
Not with
We're a nation
not
that
with
in
Biden
many
in there.
ways has become a joke. We're a nation that is hostile to liberty, freedom, faith, and even God. We are a nation whose economy is collapsing into a cesspool of ruin, whose supply chain is broken, whose stores are not stocked, whose
Yep.
deliveries are not coming, and whose educational system is ranked at the bottom of every single list.
Wow.
We are a nation that just sold a once great company, United States Steel, to Japan. We are a nation whose stock market's continued success is contingent on MAGA winning the next election.
MAGA.
We are a nation where large packs of sadistic criminals and thieves are allowed to go into stores and openly rob them, beat up and kill their workers and customers.
Come on, man.
Loads of goods, but with no retribution. Where the authority of our great police
Oh.
have been taken, where their families and pensions have been threatened.
Taco Bell. Yay.
The mere mention of the words law enforcement. We are a nation where fentanyl and all other forms of illegal drugs are easier to
I'm ready for breakfast.
than groceries to feed our beautiful families.
Peace and quiet. I gotta get out of this whole ragged ass hotel room now. I'm gonna get me another one. This is jack up the prices because of graduation or some shit going on. $75 a night or it's fucking dumb. It's shit. And I'm just looking for peace and quiet. So I don't be bothered by nobody. Piece of chicken grease, y'all. Remember his side too. We don't have to put up with no fucking women doing that shit to us as men. As men, we don't have to put up with it either. We can get up and walk away too. Don't put your hands on them. Walk away. Let them sit there in that. Let them sit there and wish they didn't draw back on somebody took care of them. I'm better than that. Just like she's better than if I do it to her. Just the threat of that. A little 120-pound woman. I'm a 250-pound man. You don't draw back at me. If you draw back at me and then I defend myself, I'm going to jail. And I'm not living with that. I'm not putting myself in that. Fuck that, man. Fuck that shit. And then listen to all these people. You abuse your kids. Bullshit. I ignored it. I ignored the abuse. When I'm sitting there going, please be quiet. Stop all that yelling, please. So I'm sitting there with my hand like this. They're all hollering at each other all the fucking time. Two kids don't want to clean nothing in the house. Nothing. They want to make these big messes. You got to fucking beg. Beg. And I told Nicole before I got with her, I said, I got this thing about cleanliness. It has to be clean. I got to be clean. And she just isn't. Not dirty, but it's not what I asked for. Oh well, I'm done with it. Abuse my ass. Fuck out of here.